It's the Cornermen Radio Live with BARZINI. Shout out to the whole LDBC. Shout out to my co-host BOXINGEYE. David Benavidez versus Jayon Love, March 17 is close to a deal. LA Times did they mentioned it on their Twitter, so I'm gonna talk about it. Yo, David Benavidez is my favorite super middleweight. I really enjoy this young man. I like to see him. He's very entertaining, very exciting. I feel like David Benavidez is a monster. I think he could be the best super middleweight fighter and possibly one of the best Latino fighter ever to see in this boxing game. I know I'm putting a lot on this young man, but hey, man, this is what I believe. I think if he stay focused, stay dedicated, and work his ass off and put in the work and never slouch on any opponent, I feel like David can be something really special. Probably even, and take the race card out, probably one of the best boxers ever in history, man. But I believe David Benavidez is going to knock the fuck out of Jayon Love. Jayon Love won't last 12 rounds, possibly won't even go 6 rounds. I'm putting that on. I'm saying it from right now, man. David is the man. I think nobody can beat him at 175. I mean, not 175, excuse me, at 168. Super middleweight. I think David Benavidez and Caleb Plant is going to be one of the best unification fight of the year of 2020. Look out for it. I'm ready to see. They both fought Porky Medina. Caleb Plant outboxed them. David just slaughtered him. So it's really a fun fight. 2 different styles. 2 guys is going to let it hang. Caleb Plant fought a heavy punch or knockout artist like Jose. David is going to fight some boxers like Jayon Love. I think David's first test will be the winner of Anthony Dirrell and Avni Yildirim for the WBC vacant title. It should be David Benavidez's title, but they took his belt away from him. He made a mistake, and I believe he can bounce back from that. And I know I'm saying it a lot, but you will see the IBF and WBC unification with Caleb Plant, David Benavidez. Between the first 6 months of 2020, Caleb Plant has to fight the winner for his IBF mandatory, Peter Quillin versus Caleb Truax. It's in Caleb Truax's hometown in Minnesota. So I don't know who's going to win that fight, but Caleb's going to take care of his IBF mandatory so we can get out the mandatories out of the way. Everybody know the IBF mandatory, the IBF sanctioning by these series or by their mandatories. So that's great on Caleb's behalf. David, he's going to pick up from steam getting his 2 fights. Caleb is going to win his 2 fights this year, and then we're going to see that big unification in the 3rd fight of in 2020, man. Caleb went through Jose, the winner of Peter Quillin and Truax, and David is going to go through Jayon Love and Anthony Dirrell. We all know Anthony Dirrell should be Avni, but we'll see. We'll see after that. But I can't wait, man. I can't wait for that super matchup, man. No disrespect to Jayon Love, man, but he don't got it. He ain't gonna mess with a monster like that. You know what I'm saying? But like it, subscribe, comment, click the icon bell.